Oops, Aries friends, welcome. This is your heart spread for September 2021. Virgo time. Wow. Okay. A shuffle. We're going to put a little energy on them. This reading is for whoever's in your heart, whoever's on your mind, so it's going to pick up on. It doesn't really matter if you're with them. It doesn't matter if they're deceased. If they're the one that's in your heart, then that's who we're probably going to read. That's how this is made. That's how it works. Shape of a heart, 8 cards. We'll look at you and your person, compare, get suggestions, get advice from spirit for yourselves, individually, and for the relationship as a whole. We make those distinctions. And it usually goes somewhere, guys. Let's see what we got. This is September. It's still a dynamo time, man. We're coming out of this amazing Lionsgate. That energy's on us for, everybody says 6 months. I have no reason to say not otherwise. Queen of Pentacles, how you're going to come out. So how you're feeling and where your head is at or your heart is at around love and relationships. You're in the Queen of Pentacles mode. You're channeling your Queen of Pentacles. Could be some earth in your chart. Look, I have Saturn in Capricorn, so it always comes to mind for stuff like this. But nevertheless, it's a wonderful energy to be in a relationship. You're feeling in command, you know your value, you're confident, you're secure. There's beauty about it too, like a Venus energy. Think Taurus, I guess, but Earth, but just Venusian, you know, being a strong, but also beautiful woman. It's kind of a little bit of the Empress energy too to me. So coming into a relationship, male or female, it doesn't matter, with this kind of energy is about as good as you can bring it, because it's all about what we bring, right? This is what this is reading. Now, what's your person bringing? Where they're at, where their mind and heart is at in love and relationships. Now, this is for September, guys. Did they just win a victory? Are they riding high? I mean, at the metaphorical level, this is the college athlete hero who is well received. This shows someone, people are looking up to them. When I see this dynamic with the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, it's like you're a stable person, more secure. They're probably younger. They're probably physically beautiful. At least you think so. I think probably other people, yes, other people think so. Look, there's crowds adoring them, and they've won a battle. But the energy is of being confident, and it's fiery energy too. So think Moon, Sun, Rising, and Venus signs, guys. With this fire energy, Aries or Sagittarius, Leo energy. So let's see what dynamic gets you. I mean, this could be the substantial woman that has a tennis pro, or a guy that has a female tennis pro, or a guy tennis pro, however it shakes out. Yeah, make love, not war. So now we're going to look at how you feel, Aries. Oops, once you're in this relationship. Wow. This is how you're feeling about your partner here, the one you're thinking of. This Six of Wands person. In relation to him, you go the Queen of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. That's getting stabbed in the heart, guys. Look, I said the same thing in the Soul Tribe reading, which check it out if you hadn't. It's up for today too. Mondays, by the way, is always Aries and Taurus day for the heart spread. So, you know, when you're in this energy, saying like the Emperor, really you've got guards to protect you. You're in a castle. You've already got a kingdom, okay? But you know what can get you is someone can break your heart. That's how. They're not going to put a knife to your heart because they can't get close enough. But you'll let someone in love get close to your heart. So this is, to me, I'm sorry to say this, but I got to see this. This is like your worst fears coming true. And this just has the feeling to me already. We'll see where this goes. But I'm just getting this vibe off of this, like a jock. I'm old, I'm 62. I don't even know if they have these terms anymore. But like that, you know, because of the jock strap, you know. But this handsome young dude, or could be a woman, but they're superficial, you know, and it's all about the body and how things look and that kind of energy. Not appropriate for Queen of Pentacles or any queen, really. Now they're looking into the reading with this Page of Wands. Okay. Don't really read the bottom of the deck in the heart spread. So your Queen of Pentacles to their Six of Wands meet. Your heart is broken and they're a Page of Wands. This is very immature and they're looking right at you in selfish actions. Wands are actions that they took towards you. And I just got such a strong reading. It's comical because I don't normally, who are these people? I don't normally meet people. This is an adult person who's just acting like a bitch or a little prick. I mean, and you're the Queen of Pentacles, and they're coming at you with this Page of Wands bullshit here, you know. And I guess they're used to people being impressed by their physicality, by their beauty, by their presence, you know. They got pretty eyes or something. I don't know. Maybe they got a big, you know, or whatever. But but you're not taken in by that superficiality, and I think that's why you're in this Three of Swords. Like another person, man or woman, reacting to this Page of Wands from this sexy devil might have been like, oh, really? You think so? And all down. But you were like, no, what the fuck? Are you 12 years old? Are you 14 years old? Did you just say that to me? Something like that. Yeah. Now, this is your advice from Spirit. I'm surprised. The Fool. Wow. This is what I'm getting. Think about this, because there may be a lesson here. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but I'm not, it's like, personally, this would end it for me. I'm being some Scorpio, and I've just learned, like, better is, instead of, I used to collect the red flags. I thought it was a game, and I was like, I'm winning. I got the most. No, that's not how it's played. So then I realized when I see the red flag, it's just, you know. But the universe is saying, hang in, take a chance. Consider taking a chance with this person, because this is advice for you with your person, is how the reading is. Right? Now let's look at their advice from Spirit in the relationship. Knight of Pentacles. Well, I gotta tell you, this is the best. This is a turnaround. Wow, this is a turnaround reading. I just could imagine. But here's the deal with you. Well, this is them acting right. This is them settling down. This is, you had a discussion, a fight, and it didn't go well, and maybe they did think about it. They have enough going on to think about it, or maybe this is Spirit is telling them. But I see this as kind of happening. It may take a minute, but boy, them going become the Knight of Pentacles. Now, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, bullshit. Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, nice, just saying, perfecto. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And that's what the universe is advising you. If you're cross-watching, be the Knight of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Pentacles you're fucking with here. You know? Respect is what that's about. And this is for you, Aries. Is all this. I always think this should be the Aries card, the Fool. I don't know why it's not the Aries card, but you know, or the Sag card. We could share it, man. But it's just like, I was thinking, like, I get so uptight. If you feel love with somebody and it feels right and they're cool and you're adult and they're an adult, and it's like, go and explore it. Even if, like, with the Fool energy, it's not like you're like making an investment in a future marriage. it's just going, it's like you're attracted to this and going and seeing what's there. I'm telling you, it's that energy. You'd have to feel yourself caught up in it. And I think this is their advice and your advice. And they would have to show you that they are the Knight of Pentacles. You know, I don't know what that could be. Withholding, patience. You want them to show you patience, Aries. And there's a certain commitment to that. Yeah, that's what's enabling you to really go for it. And really I think what we're seeing is that there's something important here. And if you can get past the fact that they acted like this little prick, if they can be the Knight of Pentacles, that's them learning and growing up. I mean, they're a fire sign. Maybe they are Sagittarius, you know. We shoot off and we learn, though, especially when we care. And this Page of Wands cares. He's looking right at you, you know. Let me see what the advice from Spirit is here, guys. Wow. 5 of Cups. This is advice for the relationship as a whole. Wow. I gotta say, with the 5 of Cups here and in the core of this reading, there's no emotional depth here. I don't think. It's like this fizzle happens, like I said, and your advice is to see what's here, and their advice is to, you know, become solid. I mean, it's a hell of a way to go from the Page of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles for them, okay? It's actually not that far to go, you know, to go from a 3 of Wands to the Fool. Hell, that's my pattern. That's the way I do it. Heartbroken, Fool. It's like that what goes, that's how it works for me. But I think it's more of a natural flow, because like if your heart's already broken, it's like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Break it again? I mean, it's broke, you know. How much harm can you do? What can you do? Knock me up? I'm already pregnant. What harm? But to go from the Page of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles is a whole lot of growing up. It's a whole lot of realizing, and this would be their advice. So it doesn't mean they would take it. And with the 5 of Cups here, I don't think they're taking it, because this is advice from Spirit, is to really focus on the fact that there's no emotional connection here. And in the way that there's no emotional connection is related to whatever it was they said or did that disrespected you. Maybe on your first date or one of the first times you guys were connecting, they would have come at you with this energy, which I said was an immature energy, selfish energy, inappropriate comes to mind, and more inappropriate as in assuming you don't know something, or assuming that you're not aware, or more so than like sexually a dick pic. I don't mean that. I mean like they like severely like underestimated you and made you feel like 3 of Swords in your still thoughts, like you weren't seen. Like this person doesn't even see me. They don't even understand what I am. I'm the fucking Queen of Pentacles here, you know. But more and more it does feel like Sag energy, because you know, we would be like, we might say something stupid and not even realize it, because we don't really mean it in a bad way. We're just like silly giraffes sometimes. Sag energy, put it in Mercury, God forbid, not me. Let's see what the outcome is. 2 of Pentacles. Wow. I'm going to have to clarify this, guys. I want to clarify it with the Klimt art deck. I told myself I would, and I forgot to put it out. Let's make sure. My glasses for this. As I said, the universe is here saying, with the advice for the relationship as a whole, that you're lacking an emotional connection. And this is the equivalent to the IC. If If you look at Synastry, particularly look at your composite chart, what sign is the IC? Are there any planets going on down there in your composite chart especially? How are the personal planets, sun and moon, also hitting your IC and your composite chart as a couple? This really speaks to the composite chart here. And that's this amalgamation of the two of you blended into one in the composite. So let me just put a little energy on the plimp deck. Two of Pentacles. It's a choice, and it's like a hard choice. And it's interesting now with your person, it a lot depends on if they take this advice of the Knight of Cups. Fuck it, you know what? I'll clarify that too, and then I'll clarify the outcome. I just realized a lot depends, you know, so that's a relationship, 50-50. You bring 100, they bring 100, but you get 50% of the deal. That's how relationships work. Worth it in my boot, but the way I look at it, but you know, let's see what's going on here, because I think too it's like as an outcome, it's like I get settling. There's not an emotional connection. There's really not a lot of connection. The lot hinges, will clarify here next, your Knight of Pentacles, your person here, if they accept this advice and make this massive transformation, being particularly a selfish, immature little prick, to being like a solid, upstanding, mature, I'm a man motherfucker. You know, I handle my business. I give you my word. They give you their word. It's gonna happen. You know, they're in. They're not gonna waffle out. They're not. This is not your sunshine patriot here. Page of Wands, yeah. Six of Wands, yeah. Six of Wands kind of is the sun's shining on them, and they're getting a lot of applause. They did something good. I swear to God, with your person, I just get they were like an athlete and maybe a well-known one, or they ranked in college or something. They're seen that way. It's part of their perception, being this physical, athletic person. So let's see with their Knight of Pentacles, guys. I'm asking, what's going on? Four of Swords. Well, it's going to take a lot of healing, which should be no surprise. Your Knight of Pentacles advice, the advice is going to be for them to heal. Because, you know, and you probably already know this is bravado. You know, this is, you know, acting out of bravado, this kind of thing. And this interaction with you, which caused your Three of Swords moment, it made them realize, I kind of think like made them realize how immature their life is, how shallow their life is. This could be a person, I'm thinking first Saturn return, that's 28, 29, 30, they haven't really worked through their first Saturn return, or they're right around that energy. And I get the feeling too, Aries, are younger than you, and they're going to need to heal. That's what this is about. You know, they're not going to get to be the Knight of Pentacles by working out with weights or something at the gym. Yeah. So now, clarifying the Two of Pentacles and the outcome. Wow. Ace of Cups. Well, and this is coming over the Five of Cups here. Clarifying with the Ace of Cups. I mean, this is kind of a fascinating read to me. I haven't seen anything like this in quite a while. I go back to your advice, being the Fool. It's almost like you're going to kind of take a hit for this guy, this woman, and you must, even though you're not feeling this emotion, you have a feeling that that's coming from the fact that they need to heal and get grounded and you think that they can. I kind of think they can, because I think when I see this in the position of advice from Spirit, it's there for them. Like they could have it, or you could have it. It's in that position. So here you are. You're having to carry things, I think, for some period of time. But in the end, the final clarifier then becomes the Ace of Cups. And you see it looks like the Lovers here. I love this Ace of Cups. Let me show a little closer. In the Klimt Dart deck. So what is a cup? Emotion. What was I said was lacking? Emotion. And so I think you have this hunch that the emotion is there. There's a part of me doesn't like this because it sounds like a lot of twin flame stories. I know they're not ready, but if I wait and heal them, and then they'll realize that we're one. I kind of see that happening. Yeah. And the Five of Cups here, down in the bottom, there's a period of time, it's got to be 5 months, not 5 weeks, where there's going to have to be some kind of grief, real grief. I could even be like the person's in some kind of recovery program, 4 or 5 months, and you're kind of holding down the fort, keeping things balanced. You're the Queen of Pentacles to start with. You could do this. It wouldn't even be hard. But the reason you're the Fool is because you're hanging in there for them, and you have this feeling that there's going to be your Ace of Cups here, which is a beautiful outcome for a heart spread, Ace of Cups. You know, that would be an emotional relationship. Look for a composite with like a Cancer rising, Cancer ascendant, guys. Thank you.